What's happening, baby? It's your host with the most. Once again, we're back. Hey, listen, so check us out. I'm messing around with the little, the rotary table, right? And, I'm gonna tell you what, there's things that you gotta remember on this that I'm starting to realize now, right? Let me give you a better. Alright, here we go. That's a little bit better of a view. So, look, check this out. Like, when you're gonna, you know, put the T-nuts in it and you go to tighten them down with the wrench and all that, remember to lock the head first. And it's a reminder myself, right? Because it's easy for me to forget something like this. But remember to lock your head first. Because when you don't have your head locked and you go to put pressure on that wrench, see that? That is hitting the gear teeth. So if you got this wrench down and you're trying to super tighten this thing, you're doing that off of that gear teeth, holding that in place. How long do you think it's going to be before it catches that gear tooth and rips it off, right? And then your rotary head's no more good. But if you remember to lock your head, just to lock it, you don't get that goes away. You know what I'm saying? So you're a lot safer to do what you need to do without ruining your rotary head. Alright, that's just a little tip from me to y'all, man. I just got this, and it's my first one, and I just picked up on that. That wrenches down on them gear teeth really hard, and you don't want to do that. Don't let that be the stop. That's why they put these on the side, man. Locking mechanism. Lock that in place. You got two of them. You got one here, and you got one here. Lock that thing down and then wrench down on it, whatever you need to do, because it's not going to be on the gear teeth. And if you slip past it, you're doing too much. And what I mean by that is if you lock this and you lock this and you're tightening down on it and it slips past that and now you're on the gear teeth, you're doing too much. You're doing way too much. You don't need to do all that. This is a 3. Yeah. This is a R8 to Morse taper 3. Alright, and then I got the 2. Well, actually, not even for that. That's a R8 to Morse taper 3. That's a Morse taper 3. Huh? There we go, baby. We're up in there. Now the problem is getting that damn thing out of there. That's when you got to get something that's thinner to go past it to knock it out. Your job, everything about you is important. It can be used for the betterment of human beings. And that's, I love the place for that. They teach you to reach out and go places you just would never choose to go in terms of development, in terms of belief, in terms of being open-minded. That's how you do it, baby. Gotta get inventive. I gotta put something in here, a bolt. That's what I gotta do. Put a bolt in here. That way it comes up past this, and you can inject it with a key without having that in there. It's flush to it. Morse taper 3. Saw arbor. This is a gear cutter. I got another one too. I'm working on getting all of them. The whole collection, baby. Yeah, so we can. I am so baffled. My brain is so clogged right now. Let me tell y'all. I want to do something with this so bad. Like, I got so many ideas, but I don't know where to start. Right? I'm so bad, man. This thing is so awesome, bro. Like, and it's perfect. Okay, so when you come around 360 degrees, your 360 is 0. Bang. Right? Now check this out. 0. 0. Perfectly in line. Now I'm going to show you something else. It's how you know you're in line also. So you undo this here, and you unlock the gear from the head. Now it don't move, right? You can spin it all you want. It won't move, right? Now check this out. You go to put it back in, it don't go back up right? Oh, yes it was, because it was on 0. It was going back in. Okay? But if you take, let's go off. Look, it don't go back up in there. You bring it back around to 0 though. Boom. Right back in place. You see that? There you go. Good to go. And we're in line. Look at this. 0. Oh, we're off. Wait a second. Wait. Let me come back around. I'm not on 0, y'all. I'm going to have to recalibrate this. Something happened. Okay. That's 0, right? Oh, we're on 0. I was wrong. We're on 0, and we're on 0. We're still in line. Perfectly. I mean, dude, I want to do something so bad. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this off of here. Right? I just wanted to see that I could set it up, right? I didn't know if I could set it up or not. So now that I know I can set it up, we're on our way. But at this point in present time, right, I don't really have nothing to do in it yet. So it's no point in leaving it set up if I ain't gonna be able to use it right now. But I want to tell you, it's awesome, y'all. We are going to get into this. We're most definitely going to get into this. Having this, that's why I got this, so I could accept this. Now I can use this in the mill or the lathe, right? Now check this out also. I can set this up, take I can set it up on the cross slide. Why is that slipping my mind right now? I have to take off the once you have that effect embedded in you, it doesn't go away. Yo, I really lost. It's the carriage, the cross slide, and the compound. That's how I do it. Right? Yeah, I'm having a brain fart, y'all. I'm literally having a brain fart. The compound, wait a minute, it's the carriage, the cross slide, and would be sometimes 6 to 8 hours. The compound. Start at 8:30 or 9 in the morning and wouldn't stop. Wow. All I do is drink ice water the whole time. Wow. How did I do that, bro? I'm having a serious malfunction in the brain today, brother. What is going on with me? Okay. Same exhaustion. What is going on with me? You heard me. When you have the flu. I know. How effective are you at your desk when you have the flu? It's the same thing. Yes, it's the compound. It's no more difficult, no less difficult than a normal job. Okay. Once you get used to it. Okay. You beat yourself up initially. Do you think that do you continue to hone your skills and become better, or if you plateaued? No, I've never plateaued, and I've never lost capability. Okay. Originally, everybody thought somebody who was psychic would be very psychic to a peak, and then they would slowly lose it. There was this kind
low failure rate. I did it for 44 years. It took 3 attempts at retirement, but I finally stopped doing it. I think that was mainly because of my habituation of going, yes, I'll take care of that. But that finally went away in me because it was becoming more invasive and more tiring than not. So,
I'm sitting here looking at a book, y'all. Sorry.
The problem is,
Got change gears in it and everything. Compound gears.
to work at it is hard.
Index plate.
I won't lie to anybody.
The index plate shown and cut
44 years. It's not
wherewith is attached to the 18-inch
then you're magically
South Bend lathe.
you have to
It will be noted that when cutting 22 threads or greater,
and if you
that
stop
a compound
a month,
idler
to clear
gear
your head,
1 through 2 is used.
two and start over.
Okay.
Because you lose that rhythm that's in that. So no, it's hard.
Pretty
I
cool,
wouldn't
bro.
lie to anybody.
I'm
The
telling
problem
you.
is everybody wants a magic pill. They don't
The
want
greatest
to-
machines ever created are right here. What you're looking at right here, man.
people.
This is what helped
World-class remote
the
control.
world get to where it is today. These machines that you see in this shop right now, man. Like, that is, it's very underrated and very,
When I retired, of course, the Army paid for everything when I was doing it. When I retired,
malabused. You know, like, I might be saying that wrong.
I
But,
started
like, look, we don't teach our kids to go get a trade, man. Listen, young man, if you're out there, man, this is one of the greatest trades there are, is to learn to use a lathe and a mill machine. Whether you're doing manual or you're doing CNC, it doesn't matter. You're doing it, and it's amazing. It is so much fun. Bro, I love this. Dude, I'm down here when I'm off.
companies and that sort of thing.
I'm learning this when I'm off. I constantly want to learn this. I am constantly learning this, man. Even when I'm at work, I got books in my book bag learning this. This is so amazing. There is nothing better than machining, man. Like, it's a real passion that is in me, brother. Like, I love machining, bro. Like,
Because I don't advertise it in
I would do this all day, I sleep here.
to another.
Let's just say that,
Most of my
right? I sleep here
corporate stuff, which has been
to wake up and have a cup of coffee just to go back into it again.
very,
Because I don't get to do it enough, and I love this. I love doing this.
was because I guaranteed total anonymity to any of my customers.
The machines are so awesome, so technical. It really, you really have to use common sense and your brains when you're doing this.
They knew a psychic was advising
All the time. Common sense and your brains. All the time. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
I was like,
You will hurt yourself if you don't hurt someone else.
or something. And there were a couple companies I worked for off and on for 15
But the
to 20 years.
technicality of it,
And I have to tell you,
it's so amazing, man. When you get a piece of metal,
there were a couple individuals I worked very hard for a number of years.
just a block of steel, bro.
One guy wrote books about
Right?
things like that.
And let's just say, I don't know. Let me take you off here for a sec, right? Let's just say, God,
History. Because he went as far as going
that was just a block of steel.
the interviews with the people that
Now, the perfection part, the good part about this, right, is that, look, check this out. It doesn't lock on the ways at all. This part of the way at all.
two guys in the
It locks on the side here
together.
and the side over here.
One guy,
But you can literally get
guy was in the kitchen.
feeler gauges through there. No problem at all.
And
Feeler gauges under there.
history report.
because you should never let it rest on the way. I was told that a long time ago. I think that was off This Old Tony, maybe. It might have been one of them. But you should never let nothing rest on the ways. The ways they're like butter, baby. Look, you see, that's a big one. That's actually 3 of them. So we could stick any number of them under there. Let's go up a little higher. What's that gold one, brass one right there? That is 25 millimeter. So let's see here. We'll go up to 50 millimeter. Let's try 50 one time.
And so she wasn't discovered till 7 a.m. the following morning by a maid that came in. And that's
50 millimeter. You got more, and it's more than that. But that thing don't move, Jack. You hear me? That thing don't move, man. It's on there. I did a really good job on that. And then you just take your Allen key and you gotta unlock her. Booga booga. Right? Unlock her. If you unlock her, bang. Oh, not enough yet? There we go. That should be good. The hell? And it don't ride on that. It rides down there. See that? And all I'm doing is just moving it down. And then we can take and log it again. Uh-oh. So they went to the old part of the city and they found what Harley Trent and I both described as a dead-end street. And it was exactly as you and I had sketched it. Oh. Take it. The big apartment building. So there's 4 entries to this apartment building. The problem was, is he being held in the apartment building? And if we go into the apartment door for him, we only have a finite amount of time once we kick the door in. Because you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's just a carriage stop. Just to stop the carriage. I ain't trying to stop a race car or nothing. We just stopping the carriage. That's it. And loosen it up, right? Well, you move it down. Tighten it right back up again, you see? You see? Tighten it back down again. Make sure you're tight, though, because you don't want it to slide. You don't want that carriage to come down and hit it and slide, because you don't want it to slide on the ways. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you really tighten it down. Tighten it like that. There you go. Now you know. You gotta bump that all day. See? And that started out as that. And I took it from there to there, to the milling machine. And this here, y'all, this ain't nothing but $1,000. Harbor Freight. That's it. Send it in a crate straight to you. I've been blessed. This milling machine is out the box, doing what it's done. You know, only thing I had to change is the plastic gears in it. They give you plastic gears, and I'll tell you, for what is it, 30 days or 90 days or something, you can order every gear that's in that thing. Yeah, and they'll send it to you for free under warranty. I got a whole package of them that are brand new that I keep as spare, but I don't use them. They're all still brand new, never been on my machine. Never will be on my machine. Actually, That's what I got on my machine. These are spares.
He just knew it was in that apartment building.
But
So the
these
big
are what I
problem
got on
was,
my machine.
which
And I
agreed
think
with
what
you,
I'm going to do, I think there's a project.
One morning, and he said, I
We are going to take,
I can't come up with anything. All it kept doing was smoke. It turned out there was a road fighting in front of one of the entries. My understanding is that's the
we
sole
might
reason
start
they went
taking
in
and
there.
creating some of these
And
gears.
they got the guy just before
Huh?
he pulled the trigger on the back of his head. Wow. And he was
That's a
chained
broken
to a
one.
radiator inside a tent.
That's the new one.
Inside the apartment. His eyes and he had headsets taped over his ears. He was listening to acid rock the whole time. And his eyes had been blindfolded, and he had a head cloth wrapped around him and taped. So he had no idea where he was.
29
Couldn't
feet.
hear anything. But the whole time he was thinking of his family and everything.
21
Something
teeth.
else Hartley Trent came up with.
We got these. There's one more of them in there. But these are what's up in the head here. And what I did was when mine went up,
What we did when he was rescued is we brought
I ordered the metal gears, the steel gears.
States and brought it to our unit.
So there's all steel up in there, all through this head. It's all steel.
Shuffle them all together
So,
in a nice way and put them in a folder.
yeah,
And I think he spent like 5 or 6 hours going over it over and over.
much stronger than she was.
And we asked him if he had any.
Now, when I put it back together, I kind of did a bad job on my gear shifter to change the gears on it. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it'll shift gears,
You kidding? No.
but staying in the low gear is a whole nother thing.
So I can't vouch for anything that was going on around me because I didn't know. But the fact the Italian police came in and saved me, I gotta say, they knew somehow or another that I was being held. Because now I was being held. The 10, all this and that stuff is accurate. He said, I have one recommendation. You need to start a school for him.
All right, so give me a minute. I'll get right back to you.
Incredible armor.
Trying this out. Let's see what I can do here.
Well, the city on Mars seems pretty
Dang it. Oh, that's right. That's right. My bad. Let's go back up.
Well, I didn't mean that.
No, I understand what you were saying. I understand very well what you were saying.
This is something I'll be thinking about until I die. I guarantee it.
My problem is when you do remote viewing, I can't control what they target me against. And as long as some people.
Oh shit! I was going the wrong way at first. We're gonna bring this down, right? Whoop. Then we're gonna bring this in,
Try to generate that kind of stuff.
and we're gonna tram this bad boy in. We're gonna try here. We're not gonna try. We're gonna tram this bad boy in.
I try to give as honest an answer
0.
as I can in terms of what I'm sensing. But if I feel like I'm being used in some way, I don't get anything.
Gotcha.
You know, I just don't do anything. I just say sorry. Come here. Have a nice day.
Can you remote view into a different dimension?
I suspect it's possible. The only reason I say that is because I've done some remote viewing on some things that were probably operational in other dimensions. Trying to think if there's one project that was going on. It had to do with a certain kind of transmissions. No, I can't think of it right now. It was a form of transmission that could not be seen or picked up on in this reality. It was like transmitting sideways through, I but it couldn't be sensed or picked up on.
Come on it.
That'd be in sync with whatever was receiving it. I can't remember the details of that.
Alright, I want to see her.
But it had to do with some mysterious things that were happening on the ship. And I did some remote viewing on that. No, I can't think of a single target that I've been targeted on that was not doable.
Could you describe, what would your explanation of another dimension be?
My explanation of another dimension would be a place you would go to turn right without anybody knowing you turn right. That's another dimension. Another dimension could also be how we live our lives. Here's how I view human interaction. You and I are interacting in this room right now. We met each other formally first time this morning. When we're all done here and I leave, if we never saw each other again, somebody could say to me, "Did you meet him?" And I could say,
I'm good with that, baby. And that's it. Let's see. Let's go straight down on it and see what it does.
He's doing now, and I could say, I haven't got a clue. He's not in my world anymore. Your world is where you are and what you're doing, and that's real only while you're doing it in that place at that time. When you change places, you're with different people. So the best somebody you were with earlier can say is, I know what I think he goes and does, but I can't tell you if he actually
Look at that. Not high enough.
I mean, we make a lot
So
of
we'll
assumptions
take it up a
about
little
what
bit
we
here.
know about each other. You really can't make those assumptions because we don't know if reality operates that way or not. Two people who spend a lot of time together, like a husband and wife, share an almost
Yeah. Okay.
non-agreeable world that they operate within together because they have certain expectations.
There we go.
of what the other
We're
person
trimmed
does.
in,
They
y'all.
always do it. Like they always do.
Nice and trimmed in. Looking good. That's all I want. Trim it in, baby.
Somebody that puts food on the table.
Make sure
They
she's
always
good
do the
tight.
same thing. So that's a kind of a shared reality.
Alright.
Anything disappears in the middle of that. You can't say that they're in the same world anymore. They could be in a completely different reality. The best I could ever say is that when I would
There we
meet you
go.
again, you could
She's
tell
in
me
there.
what you did. And I could say I believe you. But I can never know that to be true. The only thing I can actually know about the world I'm in is what I experience directly.
Weber.
So, having said that,
You heard that? That's an alright little company, yo. That little company right there. Hey, helps Atkins Fabrication out a lot. Let me tell you something. I can't afford to buy a lot of things, bro, but they got this thing called Klarna where you can make payments on stuff. That's what I'm doing with the 4-inch rotary table right now. Every 2 weeks, I got to make a $41 payment. 4 of them. And that'll pay it off. But it's easier than have to pay the $200-some outright for it. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford that. Not at one time, man. Listen, I'm happy every week to know that my child gets money from her daddy. That her daddy takes care of her. Alright? And I'm happy that my daughter Jewel gets her money as well, and that daddy does his best to take care of her, right? But yo, it kills me, yo. Like, them people didn't care. Like, what happens if something happens and I had to take care of my child? I had no place to take my child, bro. When I want to get away from work, I come here to spend the night, bro, on the weekends. Like, seriously, come on, man.
And people we know and people and things that happen and don't happen.
but I'm working hard, and we're gonna get it,
That's not a good thing.
and we're gonna get it this year.
To be more,
We are to the point now, and we have the capabilities now, and I got some more tooling coming for the lathe.
maybe a
It's on its way. It was mailed on eBay. It'll probably be here tomorrow.
about someone else,
But
which may or may not be true. In other words,
yeah,
I'm
I didn't. I really wasn't trying to, but I ended up winning it. It's
they
a
did. That sort of
I
thing.
think it's 9
And it's not about
tools,
saying, well, I understand
carbide
it's true
tools
because history says that's true.
for the lathe.
No, I'm interested in what the person
Carbide breeze
was true
tools.
because they did
For the lathe.
believe that
Good ones, not the cheap stuff. The good ones.
because they say they did
Um,
it might have been
And we're gonna switch some of these tools out and put some of them up in there and run them for a while and see what we could do. But I mean, we're to the point now where we can handle just about anything, bro.
sharing this planet, and there's no
Just about
guarantee
anything.
about it.
You know what I mean? And I'm excited about
In the
that.
construct of reality,
Still got to get this stovepipe.
you have to
I want to make sure we're gonna get this stovepipe this season. That way, next winter when it hits,
same,
we're ready to warm this bad boy up.
if you understand what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Because there's
Yeah, it's just a lot of tinkering in the shop today. He stopped by saying what's up, you know, getting things ready just in case something kicks off. Somebody needs a little something. I met somebody around the corner. This guy's name's Tom, his son and all that. His son and his friends, they're into mopeds real heavy. He asked me about boring out a moped head. And I told him nah at first, but then I'm thinking it's just a moped head. We could do that.
decision on that.
We could set that bad boy right up on here, squirt some oil in it, and let that that head tool go right around in it, bro, and just keep going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Lock the table on it, up and down, up and down, up and down.
When we leave one another, we go
We can hone that out.
in the same room full of
We just got to get a boring gauge.
you know what I'm saying?
That's the only thing I don't have is a boring gauge to check it. I don't know about that. Like, that's expensive, bro.
Different ways, for different reasons.
Maybe they got a Chinese one or something that I can get for like $20.
Somewhat similar, maybe.
That'll make it right.
Never the same.
Bro, listen, I got a strong belief, right?
It's hard for me. I can always say to somebody I trust.
You can always buy a cheap
I accept what you're
tool.
telling me is true. And that's
And it don't matter that it's cheap, bro. It matters what you do with it.
what you're talking about.
It's I see what you're saying.
What kind of person are you with your tools?
Make a sound when it
Are you
falls.
going to accept the tool for being the tool, or are you going to make that
You
tool
can't
better?
put one with the other. But likewise, I'm
You reflect
seriously
upon your
picky
tools.
about this.
Remember that.
Sitting in a bar in New York. And they
Hey, I just want to say, if you stuck in there this far, man, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? The like and the share.
three people in my
Hey, man.
guy at the other end of the bar says,
Even if you got a boring gauge you want to help somebody out with, you know, hey, let me be your candidate.
get up off my bar stool.
I could use one right now.
To the bar,
Uh,
look him dead in the eye and say,
and I'm hoping this job comes up, man. That would be cool.
what you would do or not do
That would be cool.
in the same circumstance. And I'd appreciate it if you didn't condemn the man.
Tell him, bro, you buy the material and I do it for $100.
And I walked back down and sat on my stool, and the guy got up and walked out of the bar. It's like, that's truth. What he was saying, that ain't true. That's what he thinks.
All right, y'all.
There's a huge
Oh, look at that.
difference between
Lever came down, baby. Let's put a little oil Earl on there.
and I can tell you, I have
We
seen
might be able to get her just stick, huh?
to never want to
About 5 minutes. She'll fall again. Anyway, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to Vever. I want to say thank you to all the subscribers and the people out there that view this channel. Man, we would not be nowhere without y'all. And last I looked, it was 250 of y'all, and I really, really, really appreciate it. If you like to see a hard-working man work, well, you come to the right place, Jack. I'll show you everything we do over here, everything we got, what we work on, all that. You know what I mean? Here's the lathe. Yeah, just a quick little spin around, you know. Look at that, down to the computer, all of that. Yeah. get into the watchmaking area and stuff like that, jewelry making. I'm trying to work on getting into that. I want to make a ring so bad, man. I think it's so cool. Or what about just making a gold chain?